Alright, so here's a package which has been sent to me all the way from Russia. This should be from a guy called Pluton on the Twisty Puzzles forum. Let's open this. So I'll put up a link to Pluton's YouTube channel. Got lots of videos showing 2D turny puzzles, I think you call them. You know, puzzles which are like the Very Puzzle Geraniums, those kinds of puzzles. So this was stuck in customs for a long time. I'm not sure if it was UK customs or Russian customs. It was kind of hard to tell, you know, when looking at the tracking. Alright, so inside we have got an ultra rare MF8 Stickerless Master Kilominx, a Soviet Russian Pyraminx for the blind, which is a lot smaller than what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be like a standard size. And what's this puzzle called? This is another Soviet Russian puzzle which is called Gamma, and it's also known as Colour Spectre. So let's take a look at this MF8 Master Kilominx first. So these are unbelievably rare in stickerless plastic. I'm not sure if MF8 purposely made these as limited editions or whether there's some other reason for why they're so rare. I'll give you a nice close-up look at it. But yeah, I've been wanting to get one of these for several years now, but I just couldn't find one for sale anywhere. I'd never even found one on Taobao. So the reason why I really wanted to get one of these is because, for one, it's ultra rare, so that makes it more appealing, and for another, the actual centres underneath these tiles can get scrambled, which doesn't happen on the stickered MF8 Master Kilominx. Okay, so I've got one of the centre pieces off. So inside you can see there's coloured plastic pieces. So these are green. On this side they're going to be red. On each side they're going to be the same colour as the actual face, and they can actually get scrambled. So once you've solved the outside of the puzzle, the insides will still be scrambled. So that makes it more of a challenge to fully solve. Let's see if I can show some inside scrambling. So now that I've turned this part onto the purple face, you can see we've got green internal parts on the purple face. So yeah, the way the puzzle is now, you can't really see the insides properly. But what I'm probably going to do is shave off these wings. Some of you might be thinking, you know, you can't do that to a really rare puzzle, you're going to ruin it. But the thing is that I've seen someone else do that on YouTube and it looks really professional. He just basically rubbed it on some sandpaper to shave the wings right down. And when you do that, not only can you see the inside centre pieces a lot better, but it also stops a lot of the catching that happens on these MF8 Master Kilominxes, because the wings on the centre pieces, they catch against each other. And because of the catching, it basically chips away at the wings anyway. So yeah, after solving the MF8 Master Kilominx just a few times already, the wings had started chipping, as you can see there. So the wings are going to end up getting damaged anyway, so I might as well shave them off to stop a lot of the catching, and plus you'll be able to see the inside coloured centre pieces a lot more easily. So let's see how this turns. That's absolutely fine. That's fine as well. Already this feels like it's turning a lot better than the other MF8 Master Kilominx that I've got. The other MF8 Master Kilominx that I've got, it feels really stiff when turning it, but this is it's more looser. And like, could you hear those sounds then? That's the centre pieces catching against each other, and that's what makes them chip. So yeah, this turns really, really nicely. I cannot believe I've actually got one of these. I wanted one for so long, but like I said several times already, they're pretty much impossible to get a hold of. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is scramble this, and then after scrambling this I'll show you what the inside pieces look like. Let's see if this is actually finger trickable, and it is only just. You do have to use a lot of pressure with your finger to get it to turn. So I think these Master Kilominxes are really fun puzzles to solve. I really like the Gigaminxes as well, and the Pyraminx. But for some reason I don't really enjoy the Megaminx that much. I'm not really sure why that is. Because these are basically like Megaminxes, just higher ordered. Alright, well I think that'll do. So I'll show you what the scrambled insides look like now. So there you can see the insides are scrambled. You've got green there, pink there, blue there, and you've got pastel yellow there. And obviously that doesn't happen on the stickered versions, because all the pieces on the insides of every single centre are the same colour, they're all black, so they can get scrambled, but they don't look scrambled, so they're basically still solved. Okay, so I thought I'd just make this quick video which I'll edit into the original unboxing video. But I've now solved the outside of the Master Kilominx, and this is what I was talking about. Now that I've taken off the blue centerpiece, as you can see, the inside pieces, they're not solved. You've got like orange in the middle, green there, blue there, grey there, red there, and then you've got orange there as well. And each centre on this is probably going to be scrambled like that. So let's have a look at this Soviet Russian Pyraminx for the blind. So both of these Russian puzzles, they were made, I'm sure they were made in the 1980s. And wow, that is just awesome. So yeah, so the reason why it's for the blind is because if you can't see, you can actually feel the shapes on the pieces, so you can solve it by the way the pieces feel. So the red pieces have got rings on them, the blue pieces have got circles on them, yellow pieces have got triangles on them, and the white pieces have got these lines on them. You can see that Tyler's chips there a bit, and there's some writing on this. I think that is actually the price of it. You've got like a logo there. So I'll show you how the size of this compares to a Diane Pyraminx version 2. I'm sure it's a version 2. So I think this Diane Pyraminx is a regular sized Pyraminx, and you can see this one is smaller. So let's see how this turns. Tips are quite stiff. Actually, let's put them all, make them all correct. So let's see how the rest of it turns. Yeah, you know, it's pretty stiff, and that's to be expected if it's a really old puzzle. Pretty sure there wasn't such a thing as speed cubes in those days, but you know, it totally turns well enough. It's not catching or anything, it's not locking up. You know, that turns totally good enough for me. So yeah, it's going to be fun trying to solve this like with my eyes shut or just in the dark. I did do that with the Rubik's blind cube 3x3, and it was a really interesting experience actually solving a puzzle without looking at it at all. To just shut your eyes, solve the puzzle by feel, and then you open your eyes and suddenly the puzzle is just solved in front of you. So really interesting experience. But yeah, let's scramble this. Right, so there is a Soviet Russian Pyraminx for the blind. A nice vintage puzzle, and these do actually go for quite a lot. So let's take a look at the Gamma AKA Colour Spectre puzzle. So this is another Soviet Russian puzzle, and I'm going to have to try and hurry this up because the battery on my camera is almost dead. So there's lots of different versions of these and lots of different colours and stuff. So on the back there it says, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It looks like a U, and then a 1 and 40. And here's the other side. Got this logo in the middle, and then some of the plastic is textured, which is a nice touch. So let's see. So to solve this, you need to have each row has to be one colour, and they have to go from 1 to 4. So for example, this row, it's all red pieces and they go from 1 to 4. This row is all white pieces. Strangely though, these white pieces have yellowed, whereas this one is still properly white. These ones go from 1 to 4 as well, but the other way. I don't think it has to be like that. I think maybe you could also solve it so like all of these pieces, they're just kind of like that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and to scramble it and to solve it, you turn these things on the back. So let's see. So that's really cool. So yeah, let's scramble this. Yeah, I think you need to get things aligned properly first to get it to turn. There we go. So yeah, so that is a scrambled Gamma. So today I received a ultra rare MF8 Stickerless Master Kilominx, a Gamma AKA Colour Spectre Soviet Russian puzzle, and a Soviet Russian Pyraminx for the blind. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.